So in this video, we're going to dive into how Alex Hormozi, the founder of Gym Launch and the founder of acquisition.com, is helping my clients and I generate money. And so I want to break down some principles that we're applying from his book, which is called $100 Million Offers. This is the first of 2 books that he's now published. This one is incredible for any business owner looking to structure a very compelling offer to generate more sales. I've read this book multiple times. I've just reread it. I'm going to speak to you about one specific thing that I'm applying from this book that is helping us with making sales. And my hope is that you take something from this that can lead you to actually generating more clients and customers for your business too. Now, if you haven't come across this book, I would highly recommend grabbing it. There's not many books I recommend. This is one of them. I'm not affiliated. I don't make any money from recommending it. I just like recommending good books to anyone that's following me or watching my content. So definitely grab a copy of that after this video. When someone's about to make a decision to either work with my clients or work with me, because we're selling a service and it's a coaching service, a coaching product, then there's going to be an element of risk in that decision-making process. And there's actually 2 types of risk. The first risk for the potential buyer is time risk. And then the second risk is financial risk. Okay, so when anyone's looking to make a decision to work with either my clients or making a decision to work with me, then those are 2 things that are going to come into the prospects or potential buyer's mind, those 2 types of risk. Now, it's very difficult for us to take away the time risk because people are always going to have to give us their time, their energy, their effort in order to get results. I think you'd agree with that, right? However, what we can do is we can take away some of the financial risk. Okay, we can actually reverse that financial risk, and as a byproduct, that's going to make more people feel comfortable to say yes and move forward and sign up. And that's exactly what I got from this book when I first read it. Can't remember when this came out. I believe it was a couple of years ago now. It was a while ago because we've been using this for a good amount of time. And I want to talk to you about the evolution of the risk reversal strategy that we use from this book. So the initial thing that we put in place after reading $100 Million Offers was a guarantee. And a guarantee is something that you give to a potential client to make them feel very comfortable about moving forward. Remember, I mentioned the 2 types of risk, and the guarantee that we put in place was to take the financial risk and reduce it down to as little as possible, okay? Because if we can reduce the perceived risk of someone making a decision, they're going to be more likely to make a decision. For example, what we had in place was a 30-day love it or leave it guarantee that we formulated off the back of reading Alex's book. And basically what this meant was, if say you came into our coaching program and in the first 30 days you didn't love it and you didn't want to stick around, instead of continuing to pay for the rest of the program, we would essentially just deduct 1 month's of coaching and would walk away, no questions asked. And so this removed a lot of the burden or the risk from potential customers because they now were no longer committing to this massive program and fee. They were simply just committing to 30 days to try it, essentially. And that worked really well for us. And then I reread this book recently, and since I initially put that guarantee in place, our program and service has gone through a lot of evolution, development. Our results have got even better, and our deliverables are just something that I'm really proud of and I feel really good about, and I feel that our service is on point. And so I wanted to reverse more of the risk, and this is the evolution of the guarantee. So before it was a love it or leave it guarantee, but they still had to pay for at least 1 month's worth of the service. Now we have a famous and fair full money back guarantee in place. And what this means is, in the first 30 days, if someone doesn't like the service, the product, they think we suck, and they don't want to continue, if they let us know in the first 30 days, we will essentially issue a full refund, no questions asked, and they can walk away. We take all the fees, right? So all the transaction fees, we'll take those on ourselves. And any insight, information, coaching we gave them, they will have got that for free at that point, and we're taking all the risk in that equation. And so this is now meant that when someone is looking to make a decision to work with us, they've got a safety blanket, essentially, that they can come into our process, come into our program, work with me, work with the team, decide if they like it or not, and then if for whatever reason they don't, then they can walk away, no questions asked. And so we're taking on the financial risk. Now, they've still got the time risk of effort and energy and commitment to the process, but can you see how that would make people feel more comfortable to say yes, to move forward and buy that product or service? So if you're listening to this right now and you've got a service-based business, you could apply the same principle, okay? And there's many different ways to structure those guarantees. We've got a money back guarantee in place right now. You can have a results guarantee. There's plenty of different guarantees that you can structure, but it's definitely something that I'd be looking to get in place. And when you combine this with other elements in your sales process and stack them all together, it makes you very skillful and very effective at actually taking someone who is shown interest and turning that person into a paying client that you can serve, that you can help, that can enjoy your product and service. So if you made it all the way to the end, give this video a like if you found some value from it, and consider subscribing to the channel if you want more content just like this. It's completely free to do those two things. And again, I'm not affiliated with this book whatsoever, but when I find something really good, I want to share it with a lot of people. And Alex has done a great job actually creating this book for people and putting it out there. So here's a look at it again. It's called $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Go on Amazon, grab yourself a copy. And if there's anything that maybe you want to ask me questions on when it comes to structuring specific guarantees for online coaching businesses, then feel free to drop those down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.